Hey y'all, it's your girl Simone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give your girl a thumbs up and comment down below. Y'all, I haven't did a Subbie Sunday in like 2 weeks, like 2 Sundays in a row. It was something in my eyes, so if you see me doing this occasionally, that's why. But I'm sorry for that, y'all. Your girl been outside. I know a lot of Pisces and people, and it's just been a lot of birthdays, and I've been outside. You know, I gotta take care of me first. So yeah, but I'm back and I'm actually good because y'all, by the time y'all see this, I'm gonna be out of town. I'll be out of town, but I'm pre-recording because I need to get it together. It's a new year and I promise. So we back with the Subbie Sunday, and yeah, don't know so far how many stories I'm gonna do, but we're gonna see how it goes. This one is titled I Slept With My Cousin's Baby Dad. Girl, what? It's funny because this was like the last email I got. This was actually sent to me on Tuesday, March 14 at 6:05 p.m. And I was about to start scrolling, and then I seen, I'm like, wait, what's going on? And why'd you do it, sis? So let's go ahead and read this story. So it says, hey Simone, I know this sounds bad, but hear me out, LOL. And sorry in advance if this is long, but it's worth it, I promise. So I'm 23 years old, and this happened when I was 21. So I used to stay on Tinder laughing my ass off. At this time, I didn't have any friends, no man, just bored. So I definitely spent a lot of my time swiping. I didn't link with everybody I swiped with, obviously, but enough to where I knew what the app was for. Honestly, it was cool because ninjas used to pull up and smoke, and we would chill in the car, maybe go to the drive-thru and get something to eat. And they would go on about their business. I wasn't being grown with them yet. Anyway, but one night I swiped back right on this dude, and let's call him Jack because I don't know anybody with that name. So we swiped on each other, and he texted me typical conversation, and I can't remember what the fuck we was talking about because it honestly wasn't important. But he ended up pulling up on me that night. We smoked in his car and talked for about 2 hours. Same thing the next night. And before you knew it, we were doing that every night damn near. He never pushed up on me or made me feel uncomfortable. He was just cool people. So one night we were texting. I think he was about to get off work and he come see me and we're gonna go smoke. I don't know how the conversation ended up turning sexual, but bitch, it did. I was all for it until he got me there and I got scared. Bitch, I had my cousin call me with an emergency and bolted out of the car. I felt bad, but girl, I was nervous. So the next time we linked, he asked me about it and I told him some BS story and he was cool. But anyway, let's speed it up because I see this email getting long. So I agreed to go to his house with him. Mind you, this is the first time I've ever been to his house. So bitch, you know, like, I know what's finna happen. So I get there, we smoke, I watch him play his game a little bit, and then girl, he dropped that fire D on me, and I couldn't believe it because honestly I did not expect that from him. So that became our thing. He used to come pick me up and I would spend the night at his house, and he used to drop me back off at home in the morning or the afternoon, depending on when he had work. Now, let me tell you how I found out that this was my cousin baby daddy. Because honestly, bitch, I didn't know. So one day I was on Snapchat. We had each other snap by this point, and I was going through my story and stuff, and I see him post his son. Mind you, he had already told me he had 2 kids by the same mom and stuff, or whatever the case may be. So look, I'm about to go to the next story, but bitch, I didn't double take because why he posted my cousin's kid? I go to his Facebook because at this point I know that's my cousin's son. I see him all the time, so I know I'm not tripping. And bitch, why is his cover photo him and his son, which is also my cousin's son, and daughter, which is also my cousin's daughter? My heart dropped to my ass, girl. So I'm scrolling frantically now, bitch, and now at this point I'm looking at the photos from 2014. I see newborn pictures and shit. I'm like, damn, this is really my whole cousin's baby dad. And guess what? I still slept with him after that for like a year and never told nobody. Never brought it up or never even mentioned I knew anything. Well, that's my story. I love your channel, and yes, I know I ain't shit. Just needed to get this off my chest. Don't judge me, judge your mama. LOL. Oh my god. Girl. That was crazy. Because, okay, in your defense, you did not know it was your cousin baby daddy, but to continue to sleep with him, I'm just that's so crazy. Question, do y'all still talk? Well, you said you never told anybody, and you said you kept doing it. So wait, do y'all still talk now? That's crazy, because imagine at the family function, and then it'd be like, because you never told him and she don't know, and say it's like a family reunion, y'all all link, and it'd be like, wait, what? You know, that's crazy. But this was a good story, sis. Thank you so much for sharing. Alright, you guys, so I found the next story, and this one is titled I Linked With 3 of My Hoes in One Night. And this one was sent to me on February 28th at 10:58. Y'all, I was supposed to say I'm getting better, but no, I'm not. But kinda. Alright, so let's get into this story. Hey Simone, I love your videos. I literally watched all of your story times. Can doing you bigger and better things are coming soon. Thank you, sis. Anyway, let's get into this story. Call me Yana. Me and my favorite cousin and one of our friends were all at my FC house. FC stand for favorite cousin. Her mom had went out or whatever, so we was like, let's invite some people over. So we invite these 3 boys that we have been talking to or whatever. They took forever to show up. So they finally get there and we're all booed up. Mind you, they bring a bottle, but me and my friends not drinking it because we really don't drink like that. So boom, I'm in the bathroom with my little stank taking pictures in the mirror and shit. We hear a banging on the door. So I peep my head out and my favorite cousin was like, that gotta be my mama. So we tell the boys to get in the closet in my fave cousin room. But mind you, the bottle's still on the table. B forgot about the bottle. So we open the door or whatever and her mom is about to go straight into her room because she's so sleepy and drunk. But she see the bottle on the table and started tweaking. My favorite cousin asked her if she threw a party in her motherfucking house. And my cousin won't return saying nothing. My cousin mama yanked her up and started yelling at her. And she hit my favorite cousin and then they got into it. I go in the room to see if everybody else is good and stuff. Our other friend is telling me like, we gotta go. My other friend is telling me like, we gotta go, she tweaking. Cousin come back into the room and my cousin and my friend go door the stairs and out the door or whatever. So the boy's like, y'all should have been ran. We about to run down the stairs in like 2 minutes. And the boy I was talking to was just like, so you just got leave me? I'm like, just run, LOL. So I leave out the door and me and my cousin and my friend sitting outside waiting for them to come out. And our Uber our other friend's house. So they called us asking what to do and we just like run and get the fuck out of there. So our Uber came but we ain't want to leave while they was still in the crib. So we canceled it because they said they would drop us off. Soon after a good 20 minutes, they finally come running down the stairs. I never seen niggas run so fast, Simone. I was so weak. Oh my god. They run to the car and speed off so fast. Call us to say, come to the corner, so we go to the corner. So we get in the car and they drop us off, okay? Our friend's house. We'll tell them everything what happened and she's like, what the fuck, y'all? So by the time we get to her house, it's like 12. So she like, let me take the car and drive around. So that's exactly what we did. We was just driving around blasting music and shit. So I posted on my story, got wheels. What motherfuckers on? The boys I have been talking to slid up, but we never linked before. So I'm like, let's go slide. I never seen them before. My friend's like, okay. So we go slide on them or whatever. When I tell you, Simone, this nigga's a catfish. I sat in the car the whole time. He was ugly as fuck. So I'm just like, I'll talk to you later. So I'm telling my friend to drive off. So we go back to the house and my other friend that was at my cousin's house was like, this boy about to pick me up. So y'all follow behind us and we're like, all right. We hop in the car and start following them. He starts speeding like fuck. So we lost him. My friend texted and said, I'm good. I'll hit y'all later. We like, or be safe. We love you. So we checking our phones to see if anyone slide up on my story. My favorite cousin said her boy bestie said slide, and her boy bestie was this boy I have been messing with for a year now. It was all the way around the water. So my friend was driving like, we can pull up, we need to go get gas. So we put gas in the car and we driving over there. At this point it's like 3 in the morning. We finally get over the water and pulled up. They getting in the car, they smoking or whatever. We listening to music, it's a vibe. It's an hour go by and we just like, we gotta go. Like, all right. So we started driving and the car started messing up. So we like, we need to hurry up and get back. We not trying to be stuck. So we driving and then the car started jerking. At this point we 3 minutes away from her house, so we like, ain't no way. The car breaks down in the middle of the road. We was like, oh my god, oh my god. Police come behind us and scared as fuck because nobody in the car has license, but God was on our side because the officer didn't ask none of that. He just helped us on the side of the road and left. So we like, thank God. But we had to call my friend's mom to come get us and she was mad. Oh, but that's how I know this was kind of long, but I think it's worth it. But yeah, love you. Love you too, girl. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, I remember them days where we'd be in traffic just pulling up on a whole bunch of random people. It used to be the days. But thank you so much for sharing, sis. Guys, so this one is the next story. I don't know. This might be the last one, though. Okay. I was just going through it and it's gonna be the last one. I know, I'm sorry. We'll see. Because I could probably do one more. We'll see, y'all. It's just when I tell y'all, like, I have videos in order of which ones that I hate editing, and Subbie Sundays are the ones I hate editing for various, very obvious reasons. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this story. This one is titled Crazy Ass Story Time. Yeah, this might be the last one because it's 11 and I actually need to get with the program and pack or something. But it says, you could call her Joe. So this story time is about a girl named Joe. Me and this dude I was messing around with was messing around for about 2 years. Joe had added me on Facebook a while ago, but I didn't think nothing of it. I knew he used to talk to her, but still, I didn't think anything of it. So at this time, me and Joe had been friends on Facebook for about 6 months. Joe used to heart my story, etc. So me and this dude, you could name him Pillow Talker. Pillow Talker and I wasn't messing around as much as we did the year before. We only used to link to smoke. So one day he asked me if I want to go to the car show with him. So I said yes. I'm supposed to meet in the car, us racing, even the cars at the race show. I didn't say anything about Pillow Talker, nor did I get him in any of the videos. Pillow Talker ended up meeting up with his friends at the gas station, so we smoked in the car again. So I told him I was coming back to his house. We get there and we had sex, of course. I spend the night, I go home the next day. And I asked him if he fucked with somebody because we haven't saw each other in months, and he told me no. I asked him if we were ever gonna get anywhere, so he basically told me he wasn't ready to be in a relationship, etc. So I stopped talking to him overall. Like 2 years, yeah, right, but I mean, he did just lose his little sister 2 years before, so I understood, but I still wasn't settling for less. 2 years is too long, so I said, shit, not even worth it anymore. Meanwhile, Joe still heard of my story. So one day, she made a post on Facebook, bitches want they nigga back so bad, never. So I sent it to my cousin because it seemed like she was hitting with me, but I don't know why, I just knew it had to be about me. My cousin said she's definitely talking about you. So I made a post on Facebook to make sure she wasn't. So I made a post and said, I thought a bitch who fucked they niggas friends then fuck him said something. Because Joe was a whore for real and still is. She fucks with his friends and she fucks with his friends when he doesn't want to fuck with her. Ooh. Why did Joe reply to my story and say, bitch, you're mad he's still here. You could get him back when I'm done. And you got one more time to subliminal post me. So I'm weak and confused at the same time because whoever said anything about you, I never knew y'all was still messing around. So we going back and forth. The last message she said, I should rob your ballin' ass. Mind you, she is 25, I'm 20 at this time. So it's like, grow up. One minute you heard of my story, now you mad about a nigga ill. Now her said she gonna rob you. So I blocked her because before I fight a bitch for being disrespectful, I avoid the situation. So 2 months go by and I ended up messing with someone I used to mess with. He doesn't matter for real. So I ended up getting pregnant. It's a whole year later. My son is 2 months at this time. I'm just living the life as a first new mom. Why one day I'm laying down with my son and I get a message request on Facebook from a made up ass name, basically a fake page, and it's her, Joe. She was like, what's up, sis? And sent me a picture of my last electric bill in the mail and said, I just wanted you to know you wanted your mail. So I'm like, what the fuck, bitch, you're weird. Sending laughing emojis because grow up, you weird. So grow up, you weird ass girl. I had a whole baby by a whole different nigga and you still mad. It's giving jealousy. She even said you went broke trying to be in competition with me. Like, bitch, I have a kid. Do you not realize? I spend my money on him and myself. Your hair is never done. It's always nappy. My hair be $400 to buy, plus get installed as well as nails, just like stop. She shouldn't have known that was my name anyway because I don't know her. She doesn't know me and my government name is not on social media. That's where the name Pillow Talker come in. He told her that was me and even let her read our old messages instead of deleting them. Ooh, he is messy. You moved in a new place, you're not worried about the last person who stayed in your new home. She's just weird and jealous as fuck of me. So we going back and forth and she not saying anything for real. I'm laughing and just calling her weird. So I ended up going on the website and finding a mugshot of her. Since she in my business, I'm in hers. So I sent it and put laughing emojis and said, send my mail back to the post office, you weird ass bothered bitch. After that, her crazy activated. She was probably salty because she's ugly and she knows she is. She sent like 6 paragraphs and said shit about my mom, etc. She's like, you could personally come and get it. She not sending shit back. So I wasn't gonna go. It's so weird, still to this day weird, that she literally moved in my old apartment. But once she said what she said about my mom, it was go time. So I don't respond. I leave Joe ass on red because I had a trick for Joe. 2 days go by and I call and tell my older sister what she said. And she was like, let's go. She was like, let's go out there and get your mail. Ain't nobody worried about her. So we go out there and just like I came to fight because I already knew she got a mouth on her. So we go up the stairs and I cover the peephole and I'm knocking. My sister's just standing on the side of the door, so if she opens up, she don't see them. Like 3 minutes go by and she finally opened up the door. I think her ass was scared. So I said, I'm here to get my mail. She like, come and get it. Smelling like the shit she do is cute. Bitch, you're weird. So why we started fighting because I punched her ass and now she be fighting in the apartment. The nigga just looked confused as fuck. She yelling at him, telling him to get me off of her, just watching, and then she tell him to call her sister. We were done fighting and we ended up leaving. My face on fire because she scratched my face up. Scratches was bleeding, but that was nothing a cold rag and Vaseline couldn't fix. Mind you, I'm 4'11", she's bigger than me, but I beat her ass and I kicked her in the face, bit her, etc. So my sister trying to get her off my hair. She's salty, so when she stand up, she trying to swing on my sister, but missing. My sister like, what the fuck, I did not touch you. You try. And my sister's like, what the fuck, I didn't touch you, I'm trying to break it up. She's still mad. She swing on her again, so they start fighting. We break them up and we leave. So 4 days later, I see a text and she texts and say she hope we have life insurance and that I'm a punk and I need to meet up and get it over with. I guess she needed to heal after that ass whipping she received, but I'm one of those people after we fight, if we don't meet up again right after the next day, I'm not fighting you unless I see you somewhere and it's some on-site shit. I'm just like, girl, I have a newborn and I have better shit to worry about. It was over with after we fought. You just mad I embarrassed you in front of Pillow Talker. So 2 days go by and she texts my sisters on Facebook, asks where we were at, send our addresses. She tried to add them on Facebook. She sent my mom a friend request. She even texted her and asked her if she was selling dinners that day. The bitch was mad. I don't know what she is used to, but as weird and obsessed of me she is, I would never send you the address of where my baby sleep at. She sent the old address from about 2013 talking about this the address, which means she was trying to look me up on public record website. That's where she gets the name Joe from. A real weird ass stalker. So I cuss her out again like, bitch, you have no life. You texting people with kids and jobs at 12 in the afternoon. You're sick. So a month go by, she texts my friend and asks her if she could pay her for my address. My friend like, bitch, no, what the fuck? She tell my friend to stay out of it like she was never in it to begin with. So 2 weeks after that, I'm getting no caller IDs call for like a week straight. So one night, it's 4 a.m. My son had just fell asleep again. My phone was blowing up. I finally answered and they not saying anything, but calling and not saying anything. So I'm like, okay, I really thought it was my baby daddy. So then I get a text from the text app number and it says, you think you the cutest bitch around here and you fired for real. So once again, jealous. Because no, I don't think that. It's actually a lot of pretty women in the city and the world. So you just saying shit now. It's beyond the fight and a nigga because you living in my old apartment and you said you been lived there before I moved out. And then you trying to get your hair like mine, etc. Just obsessed is what it's given. So I text her back but on the text app and she like, you got a hot one coming. Y'all shouldn't have jumped me. Just meet up. I got my people with me this time. So I'm like, what? Nobody jumped you. Now you lying making shit up. They came in to make sure I was straight not to jump you. They didn't even fight. So she like, it's stuck. I'm not letting it go. I pour blah blah blah. Like if we sold this and that, so why you so mad? And then you live with the nigga. Why you text me a whole year later starting shit you didn't get to finish? Because I finished it for you. Why would I meet up with you after you said I have a hot one coming, which means gun? Now you took it from just a fight to life or death by threatening me. I can't afford to be at Walmart somewhere with my baby and then you try me because then I'm gonna have to use deadly force if you try something because of what you said to protect me and my son. Still to this day, I know she's stalking me. Jealousy is seriously a mental illness. She needs help and I pray for the nigga because she's still sucking and fucking his friends and he might be her victim one day. Shit is crazy. We really don't have beef. She just beefing with herself because I don't know her weird ass. Kids, no friends. Ugly, hair always wild, living with a man that don't fuck or eat her. I'll be miserable as fuck too. Anyway, the end. Girl, that was good. That was a good story to end it off with. Ooh, I want to do another one, but the way I got a lot of stuff to do in a little bit of time, it ain't gonna happen. But thank you so much for sharing, sis. Y'all already know if you would like to share, send it to the email down below, Symonestorytimes@yahoo.com. That's the only one to send it to. Y'all, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too at Vivalayoshii. All my socials is in the description, but make sure to follow me on Instagram because sometimes randomly I'm gonna go on live. It's not gonna be just on Sundays, but I'm gonna be on live and then y'all could join my live with me and then y'all could tell y'all stories on live on like my Instagram live. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow me there because I don't know, I'm not gonna know, excuse me, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Like I might sometimes just tell y'all when I'm gonna do it, but then like I might just randomly do it, like be on live and then be like, who wanna tell a story today? Like who wanna tell their Subbie Sunday or whatever, but like it'll be random. But so make sure y'all follow me so y'all will miss that and you could go ahead and come on there with me and tell your story. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sharing. I appreciate everybody for sharing. I'm so mad. This story, I really got it sent to me last year. Did I tell y'all when I got this story sent? Let me see. I got this one sent to me in January 19th of 2022. Oh, and it's such a good story and I'm so mad that I'm so late with it. But y'all, I'm getting there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for sharing. I love you guys so much and I'll see y'all in my next video.